Is there free will? I say so. I say so. Is within the free will, we are all never going to be a blank canvas unless we are become vegetables. We have like a brain injury, and then something like that happens. However, you're everything that you see through a filter, through a lens that has been affected by everything that you have seen, been through, or been around, including ancestral stuff. Like, we're carrying stuff that wasn't even ours to begin with. Do you have a healthy mindset with money? I absolutely do. I'm a millionaire and I love money. Money is fantastic. Have you mastered it in a healthy, successful way? I would say so. I mean, it just depends on who's looking at it. I know that money is listening, and money is everywhere. It's just a matter of aligning ourselves with it. And most of life comes down to worthiness conversations. A lot of us don't believe we're worthy of certain things. Right now, we live in a time-space continuum where money exists. However, money is not the end-all, be-all. I'm wealthy because I have friends and family and people who care about me. I'm wealthy, I'm rich, not just because of what's in my bank account, but because of who I am and how I operate in the world. That's what makes me wealthy. That's what makes me rich. The money stuff is extra. That's a cherry on top, and it's fantastic. I love beautiful things. I still drive this 2015 Prius, and I do that not because I can't afford this Range Rover that's next to me, because I totally can, and I could buy it in cash if I wanted to. However, I'm not fucking stupid. That's its terrible investment. It's a terrible investment. I'm not gonna get things like that until I'm ridiculously wealthy, and I'm not that right now. So, just a little fun game, right? Just see what we're made of. See what wants to be birthed when we declare, certain things. How do you get rid of an old belief system? You question it every single time it comes up. You laugh at it. You talk to it. You make fun of it. Work out together. I'm in Playa Vista right now. Your spirit is tremendously rich. Thank you. I appreciate that, brother. I do believe I'm worthy. There are blocks still. I feel the blocks are from people, attachments, energy, vampires. Okay. I don't have that belief. Because if I do, then those people and vampires have my power, not me. They have my power, not me. If I believe that it's them that are stopping me from there are people in worse circumstances than every single one of you that will be, hear me, millionaires by the end of 2019. So what's the difference? It's not a difference of vampires. People have toxic energy. Nobody is a toxic person, in my opinion. Even a fucking serial killer still has something beautiful about them. And all of us, real talk, are serial killers because we're killing ants, we're fucking wearing leather shoes, we're doing all kind of stuff that we're not really conscious of. Your hair is everything. Thank you, I appreciate that. It's getting crazy. I'm growing it out, going afro. Hey Preston, how do you build a more grounded identity? Every day, just play with and practice giving less F's. What would it be? How would I be right now? What would I actually say on camera or whatever if I didn't give a fuck? Like, if I was actually so crystal clear and in alignment with my truth that I didn't need to try to sugarcoat this or make it nice for the internet. You know, some of you guys are offended by me and my language and how I am. And some of you love it. But either way, I'm going to do me. P is going to do him. That you can count on every time. Does that make sense? What would you recommend for someone who is in the middle of an awakening but trying to get to that divine next level? I would say, remember that divinity, God, spirit, cannot divide itself, which means it is in everything at all times. Everything at all times. So there is no level to per se to get to other than so hear this. This is not a question or a conversation about becoming. It is a question and a conversation about revealing. The more you are willing to, it's receptivity. How receptive am I to the love space, to the frequency and the vibration of pure, unadulterated love, which is always, in all ways, moving to, through, and as me. In this now moment, you are God, mama. In this now moment, God is within. Let it, let it land. I hope that you feel that, because that's real. That wasn't me talking, by the way. That was higher self speaking through me, for you, for me, for all of us. How do you reclaim your power? I just talked about that. Do you think that maybe our zodiac gives us insight into past lives, or main past life will serve us most, or the main past life will serve us most in this one? Maybe a silly question. Not a silly question. I don't. So there's something called epigenetics, which is being above the genetic code, right? For me, I like to be epi everything. So my goal is to not be so wrapped up in past lives or zodiac signs or any of that stuff that I become identified with those things. Does that land? Yes. Can you manifest without taking action? Absolutely. You're always manifesting. Action is a part of it. Not doing something is an action. There's something called the law of least effort, or the law of economy, right? In the Vedas, we talk about this, about doing less and achieving more. Yeah. Study that. Look that up. Why do I keep wanting to help Krupa even if I have creative vibes? I don't know what Krupa is. Oh, help people. There you go. Even if they have creative vibes. I don't really understand your question. However, I love you. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna answer a few more questions and I gotta go, because we're preparing for something amazing at my house tomorrow. And I'm taking my dad to the Laker game. How do you sell yourself / skills to new / bigger opportunities in a way that is humble but both self-assured? Belief. Like, so there's what you say, and then there's who you're being. There's what you say, and there's who you're being. And if under what you're saying, the beingness says, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, I'm not X, Y, and Z, we will feel it. Can you not feel that I know that God is using me? Whether I say it like this or I say it like that, there is a underlying belief. You cannot convince me otherwise. And it's not just me, it's you too. Owning your divinity. Owning that you are a unique emanation of the Most High, that you are a unique snowflake that has never and will never be repeated. God makes no mistakes. You are here for a reason, not just one, 40 million of them. And so you just get to say, yes, yes, God, I hear you. Yes, I receive. Yes, I will do as you wish. And that comes usually in the form of first thought. First thought I call God voice. It's the first thought. Bam. Ooh, there it is. Do that. Second thought says, are you sure? Third thought says, don't do it. Fourth thought says, you're bullshitting yourself. There's no way you can do that. All right. Blessings and blessings, guys. I got to go. I appreciate each and every one of you. If this resonated, I ask that you either freaking share, tag, tell people about this stuff. I don't have a marketing team yet. However, I will. That means you guys are it. So I love and appreciate all of you. I hope that you receive value from this. Blessings and blessings.